I'm really dead, aren't I? This is all actually happening.
Come with me.
How do you make humans love vampires?
You sure there was something worse?
I was protected all my life, and humanity fell.
What is it that you want me to do?
Kill me.
The old ones are going to be here any day now. To stop them, we might have to do terrible things.
What choice do we have?
You're welcome. Welcome.
Who's hungry? Do you know who I am? I was in the area, as they say. What about you, Isaac Daniels? Why are you in the area?
We're on our way back from seeing my father. He's in one of the resettlement camps in London West.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Of course, sir. 11th of April. 10 years ago tomorrow, you killed the Prime Minister live on television.
He was appealing for calm. He looked so pale. His tie was askew. We've got parades planned, curfews, executions, so a curious day to go visiting relatives. Don't you think?
My father's sick. There's a letter there from his medical officer along with our identification papers and our internal travel visas. I just wanted Zoe to see her grandfather one last time before he passes.
Zoe.
She's my daughter. She's 11. She was born before the pregnancy embargo.
Is she the one in the car? She looks exhausted. Poor Poppet.
It's been a long day.
Well, I won't detain you any longer. Oh, one last question. Your daughter, what color are her eyes? Come, Mr. Daniels, it's hardly a complex question. What color are your daughter's eyes? You don't remember, do you? I dare say when the other agent handed her over with her fake papers, you looked her up and down and thought, is this what all the fuss is about? This is the war child. But the one thing you didn't take in was the color of her eyes. And now, of course, you're thinking that you've taken too long to reply, and so instead you're calculating the chances of fighting your way out and which of us to disable first.
You won't win, you know.
I think we already have.
Humanity will survive somehow. You can't kill us all.
I don't intend to. You're delicious. Follow her at a distance. Make sure she reaches her rendezvous safely. She's a very precious cargo. Be seeing you, Eve.
Why am I still here? Does everyone just become a ghost for a wee bit?
No. No, you must have unfinished business. Something we must resolve before you can pass over.
Well, we can poke around my business later. First, I want to beat 7 shades of shite out of Cutler. Hey, maybe that is my unfinished business.
Unfinished business tends to be something more life-affirming than beating someone up.
Not if you're Scottish.
She's right. We get Cutler. First we try the docks. If he ain't there, we go to his office. But we don't stop until we find him.
I'm just gonna go and sit in the van for a bit.
You're her first werewolf, we forget. It's a lot to process.
I ain't never felt frightening before. Thank you. I could have killed all those people. I could have killed Joe.
Alex got the people out. I just lured you into the van.
I can't believe I let it happen. I'm always dead stealthy with my transformations.
I've taken a step backwards, too. I've been drinking blood. First time was genuinely to gain Cutler's trust. Tom the second wasn't.
Where are you now?
Leo once said we were on the outside of humanity so that we might guard it. He made it sound like a privilege rather than a burden.
I don't think any of us deserve that job anymore.
Then we must earn it back.
And you are?
Cutler. Nick Cutler.
There was no one here to greet us. Cutler, Nick Cutler.
We weren't sure when you were arriving. It's been... I'm all that's left. Everyone else run away or got proper dead.
How?
Werewolves. We had a bit of an infestation.
You hear that, Milo? Your brothers have been causing a rumpus. So, you're the last man standing. The tribute must be paid nonetheless. I last came to Britain in 1779. My people took me to a village. They'd killed all the adults and used the bodies to create a tableau of scenes from our history. The children sang to me, and then we made wine from their blood. I was so touched. What do you have for me, Cutler, Nick Cutler?
Only the world.
I was planning just to take the world. I didn't realize I needed you to give it to me.
Was something to ease the transition, then. Okay. Advances in technology have given humanity the means to coordinate and marshal their forces in a way they never could before. But more than that, they're so used to having the run of the place, I don't think they'll capitulate as quickly as we might assume. And taking the world by force may entail decimating a significant part of our future food stocks. But what if we can make them welcome us? Is that even possible?
We have to get out of here.
Yes. By presenting them with something worse.
Worse than me.
Well, not worse, of course, but something less elegant, perhaps. Werewolves.
What was that, you little fuck?
What we doing?
Please, just keep moving.
Oh, who was that guy? Big cheese guy?
He's called Mr. Snow. He's the very worst thing in the world.
Why are we running away? Do you see you?
I wouldn't be here if he had.
What, has he killed you?
No! Because he'd have told me to join him, and I would.
Nice to know.
You don't understand. Snow is one of the first. The blood that's passed from vampire to recruit. Generation after generation, you can trace it back to him. He's in our DNA. We have to get away from him.
But we were gonna get Cutler?
Cutler doesn't matter anymore.
Maybe not to you.
God's sake. Mr. Snow is here. That changes everything. The longer I stay here, the more chance there is of me... of him finding me.
Last night, humanity saw the beginning of the end of its reign. Welcome to Britain, Mr. Snow. The revolution is being televised.
Judging by this, we'll be doing him a favor.
In 2001, William chose to study geography at St.
Am I
Andrews University.
missing something? Is he giving me a television set?
I don't understand. Someone must have reported it.
Because I already have a television the size of a bedsheet.
They must be suppressing it somehow. There were witnesses.
Witnesses to what?
I had a werewolf. I let him loose in a nightclub. I saw them filming him. The world would have found out about them. They would have been terrified. They want us to save them.
Thanks to you, breweries the world over are safe from piss-ups.
But I've been working on this.
My own blood. It'll sting.
The tribute must still be paid, Cutler, Nick Cutler. It's a question of protocol, or there'll be consequences.
At the War Child, the human savior, the child from the myth, she's here. I know where they're hiding her. I could go there now and I could kill her for you.
No one touches that child.
But the skin potsmen say she'll destroy vampires. That's the final piece.
Death of the Godhead. Humanity lives.
What?
To save humanity, she must be killed. And therefore, she must live.
But we didn't know.
These eyes have looked upon pharaohs and the son of the carpenter. And now they must look at you, proudly showing me your idea, like a child with a handful of its own excrement. I have never known humiliation, failure, or obscurity. How does it make you feel? Like coming home, I imagine. I've already forgotten your name.
My name's Cutler. I'll make sure you remember that. You're nothing but a relic. I'll make sure you remember my name.
Oh, yeah, meant to say, on his back.
Where have you been?
To the future?
I need the old ones have arrived. We saw him at the warehouse.
Yeah, Eve said they'd be here soon.
You've been here the whole time.
Grown up Eve.